When nobody was.
Yeah,
Now,
one thing I noticed was there was no drums or guitars in there at all
yeah.
instrumental.
Now, what did they have in common?
They tell a story.
Oh yeah,
They tell a complete story. And
strange
they
story.
yeah, and they reach toward the emotions. One of the things that's so poignant about this song is that even in a group of people, people can feel alone.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
like it's one thing I learned from John Berhaney. There are two things you need to have a hit song. You have to grab an audience, say something that they can relate to, they want to hear, and you need to keep the audience. And that's the way you structure it. And what I find in every Beatles song, there is such a command of structure. They say something, they go to something else, they repeat it twice, and then the third time, then they go to a bridge where they we used to call the middle eight. You've heard that phrase before, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
And uh, and then they come back. So there's all these different sections, and they're sequenced in a way that by the time you've heard the whole song, you have a complete experience. Uh, where a lot of the songs today are looped, and by the time they get at the end of the song, you've gotten all that you need. You're full. Here, I feel they just knew how to sequence things in a way that paid off. And you're right. The, what kept you involved was also the progression of the story.
Yeah. And they hooked me from the beginning. A string quartet. Thank you very much. And,
Yes.
and you have the vocal on it saying about all the lonely people. And it's like, oh my God, I've been lonely before. You know, I mean, it's like it's tapped into a visceral emotion.
Yeah.
You heard it once and you could sing it.
Exactly.
And
Yes.
that's what I look for in a hit song. You maybe not the first time you hear the chorus, but the time you hear it a second time, it's like, oh yes, I got it, and you can sing along. Even if you don't sing it, you hear it in your head. I'll never forget time I went camping with a friend, um, and uh, we used to sing "Yellow Submarine." You know, Yellow Submarine. Okay, children's songs are like that. Folk songs are like that. They have these little repetitive hooks. And he hated me because once he heard that song, he couldn't get it out of his head.
Yeah.
So we were camping and I started singing. He said, don't. But that's what hooks do. And
Yeah.
Nancy, you were talking about hooks. Uh, Especially, you'll hear a lot of rock music. There are so many guitar hooks, instrumental hooks, vocal
Yes.
hooks.
Yes.
They do it with visual hooks rather than sound hooks. I think that's one of the big differences.
Yeah. I mean, how many times have we heard the beginning of a song going, I can name that tune in two notes, you
yeah,
know?
Yeah.
true,
Yeah.
true.
But I think your time is going to be running out shortly, and they just generally cut you off. And
Do they? I don't know. We'll see.
Push it to the limits, eh?
If we get cut off, oh, by the way, chat. If you want to make a donation, go to the chat, and there's two ways you can. Uh, I have a Zelle account. If anyone has Zelle, just go to my name, David Cohen, and it's 818-645-4078. Actually, you're all on my email list. I'll email you the instructions, or you can send a check to my address. And so I'll send that. I'm also going to send, I don't think it's going to cut us off. This is not like the 40-minute thing. This is the,
oh, okay. Do you
so
have Venmo or PayPal?
I don't.
Oh,
For political reasons. I don't like the people that own them.
yeah. My bank won't allow Zelle anymore.
Okay. So then my address is in the chat. I'll also email it to you. It looks like they're not going to cut us off, so we can keep going for a while. Uh, if that's fine with you guys.
Well, I think we need to cut out, David.
Yeah, we have his brother coming any second, actually. He's gonna be here at 1:30, but he's
He's unfashionably late. He's usually
so
Okay, for next week, I will make it longer. So if you want to, I'll make it from 12:30 to 2. If all you can stay is for the first hour, that's fine.
oh, so that might work out. Okay, 12:30.
18.
Yeah.
Because when I taught at UCLA, I had a 3-hour class, but I didn't want to make it too long. I wanted to make it just, but it's like we have people that love to talk, and that's great. So we can do it longer, and then we don't have to rush for time.
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
It's been a great intro.
I-
Listening to people's stories has been wonderful.
Yeah.
And I have a whole list of songs. I'm going to email you these pages, and it even has lyrics to some of the songs, and it has some of my songcraft guidelines and something. I have some of the best songs of the 60s, and one of them is My Generation by The Who. So,
Okay, yeah.
so anyway, thank you so much for coming. I think it was, is there any other comments anyone wants to make?
We appreciate that you do this. I mean, it's a wonderful way to really kind of delve into the aspect of not just of the songwriting and such itself, but the impact that the songs have on people. And by having people with different perspectives and different backgrounds, we can see how things might fall differently for people who are studied musicians versus people who are music lovers and avid music lovers. And you'd be surprised how much they intersect.
Yeah.
Well, that was my intention, and it's like, yeah, you learn from many sides of the same situation. That's always a good thing, and I'm hoping to then expand the reach of this. I would love to get some younger people, because I think, boy, they could learn a lot from our perspective, and I'd like to hear their perspective too, in terms of how they relate to the Beatles and Stones and all that sort of stuff.
Thank you, David. Appreciate it.
David,
Thanks very much.
Great.
have you told Joseph Farga about this?
For next Wednesday from 12:30 to 2, and hope to see you.
Okay.